Well, we've never done them on the channel, man. I know the name. I've heard some songs, I think, but we've never actually done a actual like dive in on a Mr. Sinatra. And I've heard so many stories and so many things, but I only know I think like one or two songs by him, to be honest, and I think those are like from movies and such. But here we go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, and we are back for the first time with Mr. Frank Sinatra, and he's going to be performing My Way live at Madison Square Garden in 1974. The original My Way was recorded in one take in 1968. Apparently, it's gone on to become an all-time classic, a song which will be forever associated with the chairman of the board as one of his signature tunes, and one which Frank Sinatra closed his shows with usually. Very interesting. Like I said, I don't really know the names of the songs that I know or anything like that. I just know that I've heard some Frank Sinatra just in movies and such. I've never actually listened to him before, so I'm open to anything on this channel. You guys know that. As long as it's good, I don't give a shit what it is. I really don't. We've listened to some wild stuff on this channel, and it was good, so I don't care. You know, there's no rules. As long as it's good, there's no rules. So, this is our patron pick from our patron, Scott. As usual, thank you, Scott. I appreciate you, my friend. I truly do. And let's get it poppin'. Why did I just say that? Jesus. All right. Frank Sinatra, My Way, live. 3, 2, 1, go. Please don't get blocked.
We will now do the national anthem, but you needn't rise. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll make it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, traveled each and every highway, and more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I guess you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew, and with it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, then spit it out. I grew tall through it all, and did it my way.
Oh my god.
I've loved,
What a voice, dude.
laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing, but now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. No, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man what has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Wow.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Drive safe.
Thank you very much. You've been marvelous.
Well, I see why he closes with that. I mean, what the fuck? That was so powerful. Well, it's just one man singing. You know? Obviously there was instrumentation behind it, but I mean, like, just in, like, for the sight, you know, the sight end of it, it's all just him in a tux, in a microphone, and he had the crowd eating out of the palm of his hand like it was like a nice piece of Gouda. You know what I mean? Like, that's absolutely wild, dude. And he was singing just the lyrics, man. Yeah, that's totally what life really boils down to, is doing things your way, because you only get one shot at this, you know? Unfortunately for me, personally, I completely wrecked my life when I was in control of it. If I was even in control of it. Actually, now I think about it, technically I wasn't in control because substances were in control, you know? So that wasn't technically me. That was me under a lot of substances, shall we say. And so, yeah, that wasn't technically me. But, you know, I definitely did a lot of stuff that... What is this? Oh, my goodness.
Hi, people.
Are you stealing Buddha? You want to say hi? Are you clean now? No more green face? Let's see. Let's show everybody. No more green face? Yep. We're all good. Mommy cleaned you up. Say hi. We just did a really good song. I love you. I gotta finish that, okay? This is the last one, and I'll put you out there, okay? What, baby? Go out there.
Ouch.
Ouch, what? You tripped over my sandals. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Go. Thank you. So cute. Close the door, please. Sorry about that. What a little troublemaker. That's what I got when I did it my way. Got a beautiful daughter out of it too. Great girlfriend. You know, it saved my life because I was at the end of my rope, man. I had been going strong for a while there, just, you know, running place to place, flopping and whatever, just being an addict, you know, basically on the streets at some points. And yeah, I was ready to die. Never really said that, I guess, out loud as much as I should, but I was. Then I met her, and we got together. Let's just say Danica was conceived very quickly. And yeah, here we are. I had one little slip up before I knew she was going to be born, and I had to go back to treatment for it, obviously. And I got a call my first day there, and it was Cheyenne saying that she went and got an ultrasound and that she actually was pregnant. Because we thought she was, and we thought she wasn't. And we just kind of left it alone, and then, bam, 9 months later, there's a baby. I was a father, you know. And, you know, and just doing things my way, technically now, and just the channel, what we've been doing, going through all this music and discovering all this stuff, like people like Frank Sinatra, like people that are pretty much standard for a lot of folks, but not as much as my generation. They obviously there's people that know, but that'd be because of their parents or their grandparents teaching them the good stuff, you know, or they randomly discovering on their own. But it's not like organically really are, out in the cultures nowadays. They're very focused on the future and right now and all that. And unfortunately, the stuff we have now is just absolutely terrible. And especially even stuff that's just like some kind of cheap copy of this. You know what I'm saying? Like of Sinatra, like a clone of Sinatra in a way. There's tons of them probably, and even making music today. And I don't know, you can't really beat the original. Sinatra, man, the charisma and just he's got that dashing, almost old. When I think of James Bond or something, I don't know why when I think of Bond, I think of Sinatra. But it must be the tux, but I really enjoy that. And the lyrics really, really hit home for me because, just in general, you really do only get one crack at this in this body, at least. I have a feeling that, there's other things that in play and at play that we don't really understand about consciousness and reality itself. I think we, as I always say, make a lot of assumptions and just hope we're right, and that's just what we do. We're creatures of habit, and we're creatures that don't like not knowing things. We like to have explanations and nice, tidy, neat answers for everything, and that's just not what we have for everything. Some things can be, sure, but not everything. Not even close. There's levels to this shit that not even I can comprehend, probably. I can comprehend. And unfortunately, I've kind of seen past the, whatever you would call it, the veil, the man behind the curtain. It's kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. Nah, it's just through psychedelics and such, and sleep paralysis, lucid dreaming, all that stuff. I've definitely seen the other side, shall we say, and it's not what you think it is. It's hard to describe. It's mostly colors. Like, I don't know how to I don't know. I remember this one time when I was living in New York, and I was working for that moving company. I actually lived in a house in a castle, and on the castle grounds was a carriage house, and George Washington stayed at that carriage house in his march to attack New York, I believe, in the Revolutionary War. And I had this weird, strange encounter with something there in my sleep. And I kind of woke up, but not physically woke up. Like, my mind woke up, and there was like this purple entity. That's all I can describe it as, is purple smoke, basically. And it was just blackness around it, and I felt it literally leeching the life away from me, like my soul. Like I felt like I was being fed on. And I feel like that's not the first time that's ever happened to me, when I've had dreams like that of being fed on and then feeling like completely spiritually zapped for the next 2 or 3 weeks. It's happened to me like maybe 2 or 3 times, and I've always had these strange dreams once a year, and it's just, that's not to say anything. That's just an example of, I don't think we really understand what's going on here. And I think we, it goes a lot deeper than even the conspiracy theories, the theorists think. I think it's, you probably don't really want to know what I think, but I'm going to tell you anyway. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how we got here in a Frank Sinatra video, but thank you, Steve, or, Jesus Christ, not Steve. Scott, sorry, my bad. Thank you, Scott. Sorry, I get excited when I talk about fifth dimensional reality stuff and hypercubes and such. Oh man, we never got to that one. I would say that was obviously probably one of my favorite videos of the day. Just overall, the power, the emotion, just the raw ability of his voice. It's just it's incomprehensible at points at how good he is. And I've only heard a couple songs from him. I've heard this song now, and then I've heard a couple in TV and movie and such, but I'm down to hear more. So if you have any other suggestions, but sorry, it's really late, and this is the last video of the night, and I'm absolutely exhausted. It's been a really long day, so my words might slip up a little bit. My apologies. If you have any other suggestions for Mr. Frank Sinatra, please leave them down below. I'd really appreciate it. That's it. Patreon, right here. Well, that's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier, or up you get one free request a month. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests and such. You get access to our block videos, full album reactions, our patrons only Discord if you want to come chat with us. We'd love to have you. And there's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a request in, just like Mr. Scott did here. That's the way to do it. See ya.